Coach Weaver, thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate your time.
Sure.
Just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the Patriots' off-season preparation. Can you talk to me a little bit about what you guys have been working towards this season and looking into camp?
Sure. Our ultimate goal, which is every year, is to reach the playoffs. And unfortunately, last season we didn't make that goal. So all season and all off season long, that's our drive. We certainly have done a lot more in the off season than we have in the past. Back into the spring, we started doing morning sessions once or twice a week. So we continued that throughout the school year, and now that the summer's been here, we've certainly been working 4 days a week. So it's the kids have put in the time, and hopefully that time will transfer on to football field when it counts.
Leading into camp August 11th, have you seen that difference in those extra practices and what that's been able to bring? Expand on that.
I think already the amount of stuff that we've already installed, especially offensively, is a lot further than where we were at this point last year. Even the younger kids who sometimes are overlooked at times, the JV players are already much more advanced than what they've been in the past. So all those little things hopefully are going to build upon what we see here in the next few weeks. And so far, what we've done with our workouts in the summer, we've been on target with where we were.
Can you talk a little bit about some of the position battles that are open on the offensive side of the ball?
Sure. We have right now, up front, we have 3 returning starters, but there's 2 positions that are still empty. So we have about 4 or 5 kids that are fighting for those 2 positions. And so far, they've been working their butts off, which that's all we can ask. And whatever their product is on the field is what we'll go by. So up front, we have a good challenge going on. In the backfield, we have a couple kids who we feel can take the role and really take ownership of that position. We'll probably use a couple backs there as far as who's getting the carries first. We're not quite sure.
What kids are you looking at?
We have Phil Overton, who's a returner from last season. He played a little bit of receiver for us. Also played a little bit of running back. He's going to be more just a tailback this season. And the other one is Justin Johnson, who's a sophomore, who shows a lot of promise. A little bit different physically than Phil is, but both know some really good things from football. So we're kind of excited to see how that's going. At fullback, which we'll use a little bit this season, but maybe not quite as much as we have in the past. We have a few players as well. Derek Klein's one of them. Steve Worley's one of those. We even have some younger kids that look like they may be coming into that position as well. So we're pretty happy there at receiver. We really have one returner, Kyle Mowry. We have a lot of younger kids. Some saw time last year. Kyle Campbell's one of them. We have a couple seniors who may fit that role. Jeremy Fisher, one of them. So we're not quite sure exactly where we are there, but we have a lot of options to pick from. So we're kind of excited on the offensive side of the ball.
And looking on the defensive side of the ball, again, kind of break down some of the position battles that we're looking at as
it's
heading into the season.
we're kind of fortunate at linebacker. We have 3 kids that either started in all the games or almost all the games last year. So those 3 guys, Jeremy Fisher, Tyler Hodges, Derek Klein, we're counting on them for quite a bit defensively. Up front, Zach Rollman's our only returner at defensive end. So the guys in the middle, we have Drew Spiker trying to find the defensive tackle spot. Brandon Seitz is in there, Braden Coe, Wes Brander's one, Andrew Foster. We have quite a few kids that we feel, once they get some experience, can do some good things. In the secondary, Phil Overton returns. He's been a 2-year starter in corner for us. We're actually moving into strong safety. We have Kyle Mowry back in corner. The other corner right now looks to be Hunter Briner, who's a sophomore, has a tremendous amount of talent. Our free safety spot is going to be a battle. We have Kyle Campbell's there. We have a newcomer in Jake Roman, who looks like he might be able to kind of fill that role. So there's still a few positions that we certainly have some battles going through camp.
What's one thing that you guys have to do this year? Maybe what's the key to success for you guys to get back to that playoff spot in 2014?
I think offensively we're going to be fine. Last year we did average a pretty good number of points, so I think that will continue. Defensively, we've got to make stops. Last year, countless times we had teams in a third medium to long situation, and we didn't convert or stop them. So it's those little getting off the field defensively and letting our offense be on the field. We have to do a better job with that. And if we can do that much more than we did last year, I think we'll be in a good position. So
I know we ran through a bunch of names of positions that are there. Give me maybe a name or two that we may not have heard of that you're expecting to see big things. That maybe this is their breakout season. Maybe this is their time to really step up and be
we
stars.
have a few sophomores. I mentioned Hunter Briner, Justin Johnson, Braden Coe is another one who might be on the offensive line for us. All three are players that as freshmen played up at the JV or varsity level last season. They're starting to understand what's going on, and I think they're kids that could eventually translate into some pretty good players. As far as some other kids, we have some new to football who are good athletes. Cole Souders is one, Dylan Wright, Jake Rollman. They're all kids that athletically are pretty gifted. They just need to get into the football mindset. So we'll see how that goes.
Great. Coach, thank you so much for your
Sure.
time. I appreciate it, and good luck this season.
All right, thank you.